In today's video, we have some big gaming updates that you're gonna wanna know about. Also some token launches that are critical that if you're an investor, you're gonna wanna hear about as well. And there's some big tournaments coming up in the world of crypto gaming. What's up, gamers? My name's Mike and I'm your host here at Funjible Games. We've got a big one lined up for you today, so without further ado, let's dive right in. Coming up first is a game we've absolutely loved playing throughout their early access demos. Now, this one is Nyan Heroes, and if you haven't played it yet, I definitely recommend you check it out. It's such a different style of shooting game, kind of like Call of Duty meets Overwatch, with some other unique game enhancements as well that's definitely worth your time in playing. Now, if you, like us at Funjible Games, participated in these airdrops, now is when the opportunity comes of claiming. So you can head on over to the Nyan Heroes website and check out their claim portal and connect your Solana wallet. Now, if you did miss this airdrop, it was actually fun and easy to do. It incorporated some questing as well as playing the game itself. So it was a really nice, well-rounded airdrop. But to make sure that you don't miss out on opportunities like this, make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss videos like that in the future. And of course, you can always head over to our website, fungible.games, where we have in-depth walkthroughs, gaming reviews, and current news that you need to know about. Now, for playing the game itself, you may have missed this current active round as it closed on the 26th. However, Nyan Heroes keeps coming up with these new playtests as the months go by, so make sure you join their Discord so you don't miss the next one. In the meantime though, and to prep for when the game comes back out, make sure you check out this video here where we highlight everything that you need to know about Nyan Heroes in a much more in-depth video. Now, as for the purpose of the Nyan token itself, it can be used to create new characters and gear, buy and sell items, pay for asset rentals, enter competitions, and get exclusive rewards by locking tokens. There's also going to be a little bit of a DAO element where if you're a token holder, you can participate in actual discussions about the game itself. The CEO, Max Fu, highlighted that the Nyan token is key to the game's platform and future projects, aiming to make Web3 games more popular. The Nyan token just launched on Bybit, and if you're not familiar with crypto launches, if something launches on a tier 1 exchange like Bybit, you know they've got a lot of connections in the industry. And when it comes to something like that, where you know the game is honestly just so much fun to play, as well as being now listed on tier 1 exchanges, this is a token you definitely want to keep your eye on. Now, at the time of recording, the Nyan token price is currently sitting around 20 cents and had a high of nearly 50 cents shortly after launch on the 21st. Now, when it comes to investing in tokens for yourself, you always want to do your research before you look into anything. Now, currently, what we can see, there's about 10% of the supply circulating. So what that means is still 90% of the token needs to come out. Makes sense for a token that just launched. Now, some games might even launch with a float as low as 2 or 3%. So that would be a much worse opportunity. Now, in terms of making the decision for you, whether you want to invest in this or not, we can currently see that the fully diluted market cap is sitting at 200 million, and the circulating market cap is currently sitting at 20 million. So when making a decision whether to invest in something like this, what I like to think is, can I think a game like this get to, let's say a 10x, like 200 million? While yes, technically it could, I want to then look into the token investing schedule, how long are the cliffs, and when is the next big major unlock? Because there might be an opportunity to get into this, but you probably want to protect yourself from your downside risk by checking out their tokenomics and those big unlocks. Next up, we have Shrapnel, which just launched its weapon skin crafting and their marketplace. This news came out on May 23rd at their STX3 playtest event, and this is what you need to know about it. This new feature allows players to create new skins by collecting and combining 3 specific fragments. Each skin requires 3 fragments, and you can get them by grinding in-game or purchasing on the market. Now, it's important to note that each of these fragments corresponds to a specific gun class, so you need to get 3 specific fragments for 1 specific gun. But one cool thing that they've introduced is wizard cards, where if you have 2 of the fragments, you can use that wizard card to craft the item without needing to grind and finding out that last piece. So from now on, as you're playing Shrapnel, you'll be able to find these fragments in crates as well as lootable objects. And to get more of that bazaar or marketplace feel, you're going to be able to buy and sell these among other players in the game as well. These fragments also come in different rarities. So in the beginning of the game, it's probably going to be more difficult to find more rare ones, but as you progress and get deeper into the game, your likelihood of getting a rarer fragment increases. When it comes to the crafting process specifically, specifically, this is where the Shrap token comes in. So common skins are going to cost 5 tokens, rare skins 10, epic skins 20, and legendary are going to be 50 Shrapnel tokens. A variety of rare skins are going to be available, such as the Hazard Pay shotgun and Ghost Tesseract pistol, as we saw unveiled during their event. Other awesome and otherwise notable rare skins are going to include Harvest Ember series, Chartreuse Viper SMG, Cerulean Digital series, Muted Serpent series, and Rubicon series, along with epic skins like the Nighthawk Watch series. So let us know what you're thinking of Shrapnel so far in the comments below, and if you have played the game yourself, make sure you head on over to Funjible.games where you can leave your own honest community review of the game. Next up, we have Thetan Arena. Now, for those of you who weren't around in the 2021 game cycle, this one absolutely exploded. It was all over the place in esports events and was so much fun for all players involved. I was even at an esports event in 2021 and got to watch in the audience, and it was a fantastic time. This one is a Web3 MOBA game, and it has a similar feel to that of League of Legends. And in celebration of their Thetan World Contesting Collection, they're giving away $10,000 in an airdrop. Fortunately, this one is easy and fun to participate in. You just want to head over to their X platform and check out the link to the Galaxy page. From there, make sure you join their Discord, X, and Telegram community. Verify your wallet by purchasing a Thetan box, which is only $10, which will give you a blank NFT, which is necessary to participate. And with this NFT, you're also going to be able to earn more rewards in the future. Now, to spread the love to as many potential winners as possible, they're giving this airdrop up to 800 people. So if you're interested at all, make sure you head on over to their Galaxy page to participate. And of course, if you have played Thetan Arena already, we'd love to hear from you. What do you honestly think about the experience? Head on over to Funjible.games and leave your community review there. And finally, we have the Sandbox that, congratulations, just celebrated their 12th birthday, and there's some things that you need to know about. Starting back in 2012 as just a simple 2D mobile game, it has now grown into a massive Web3 metaverse space that everyone has come to know and love. What's great about the Sandbox is it truly gives you that full immersive metaverse feel. You're not on simple campaigns and quests sticking to a specific game storyline. You have the opportunity to be social, check out other built worlds in the Sandbox, and play the mini games throughout it. And within their metaverse, you can also create user-generated content, or they call their assets. This is items like avatars, clothing, and furniture, and experiences like in-game environments. Now, if you're interested in building your own worlds, we'd recommend heading on over to the Sandbox, where you can check out their Vox Edit tool, where you can make 3D pixel worlds. This allows a game maker to have full control creating their own universe. You can also participate in the metaverse as well as their marketplace using their Sand token. Land is the virtual real estate in the Sandbox where players can build and monetize their creations. Assets are enhanced with catalysts and gems, which also determine the rarity and attributes. Now, collaboration and sharing is such a big part of the Sandbox, and we don't have anyone in our community yet who's used the Vox Edit tool and created a world and gotten back to us. So if you have created a world in the Sandbox, head on over to Funjible.games, find the Sandbox game, and leave a review. We can reach out to you and talk about how that experience was. For now though, thanks for taking the time to check out these news stories. If you haven't liked the video, please do. Make sure you subscribe, turn on that bell notification, and we'll see you in the next video.